Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read-through for Omniscient Reader, or Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, chapters 264 and 265. I am very excited, as I always am. We're getting to go to the first Wuxia world. We're gonna maybe meet some new characters. I really, honestly speaking, I want to see more of Myung-go and Ha-young. That's exciting for me. So, very good stuff lately, and I can't wait to see where it continues to go. After these two, we will be on chapters that released in August, and it's like the 15th of September when I'm recording this, so we're very close to being caught up. After doing these two, I think I'm like 6 or 7 chapters behind. So yeah, thank you to everybody who's been marathoning through to watch this, everybody who's been watching week to week, and everybody who's doing a little bit of both. So thank you so much, and I don't think there's much more to discuss, so let's just read and talk about it as we read. We have "This is what everyone uses now," where we ended last time. Got cliffhung by the old media here. Then Heaven, Earth, Ice Spirit Sword, martial art teaching set. And somebody I mentioned last time, so you know I brought up you got like, is that like a Walkman or something, or like a portable cassette player? You got cassettes in there, you got iPods, and I said, what is this one thing? Is it like a Zune, or I guess just a general non-Apple, non-iPod MP3 player? And somebody said that it was like a pager or a beeper. Like when I was a little kid, they were kind of not really a thing anymore. I remember when I was like really little, I think my mom had one, and everybody called it a beeper because they were a thing, but it was one of those things where it's like, you know, the old saying about like Japanese companies still using fax machines for everything, like not giving up on old technology. It was already like people already had cell phones and stuff. It's just some people also had like beepers when I was a kid, and I really don't think it's that. I think it is like or it looks like that one there might have like a portable antenna you stick up, so maybe it's like MP3 player or portable radio type thing, but I don't think it's one of those, just because, and it didn't cross my mind before, just because the rest seem to be like media storage, like you're learning from it. Like a pager wouldn't make sense because this is all like media storage, the cassette tapes, the iPods. It's stuff that you would be like playing media to learn information from on. And then we see Martial Arts Master Ice Blossom, recorded teachings from something, imprint the lesson. And then subconscious repetition is key to studying martial arts. Unlock teaching from a young age through repetition. Okay, is he just scamming them? There are people who train and do martial arts normally. I was going to be like, oh my gosh, is it a magical system where you listen to it and it just automatically gives you the abilities? But no, I do think he's just a scam artist. There are probably people who do learn things normally. He's just being like, oh, that's old-fashioned. That's the way of the past. You want to do this, and it is just like tapes telling you what to do. It's kind of just scammy. What's all this? This is the trend with young martial arts masters nowadays. And of course, if they're starting to get contact with like other worlds, and these other worlds are bringing in future information, they're going to take in this future information that's kind of just outdated junk in the real world, or like in what would be our world, but to them it's like a new thing. Everyone's talking about how anyone can become a master just by listening to these 1,000 times. Haven't you seen young people walking around with earphones since you got here? And is this actually going to work? Right. This is when that stuff was at the peak of its popularity in the first Wuxia world. They tout things like being able to learn martial arts subconsciously, and being able to practice martial arts in the comfort of your own home just by sitting and listening to lectures. Hey, don't rifle through those if you're not going to buy anything. They're expensive. You can really become a master with these? Don't you see these reviews? These have all been verified and acknowledged by the specialized organizations. And we have verified by Wuxa's top martial artists, martial arts teaching set, 6-month at home training set, then listen and repeat. We have Baekyoung Shindong. That's a 12 male. My friends listen to it, so I tried it too. It's great. I've been at the top of my class since my 3rd month. Then Tamlang Mio, 32 female. Honestly, I listened for 3 weeks and wasn't sure, but after 6 weeks, everything clicked, and I started to pick up martial arts techniques quickly. Then Wang Huanggun Hua, 24 male. This is the best. After listening to this, something got super easy. Hard scenarios are nothing to me. Now I'm not even scared of Dokubi. Okay, I was thinking after the first one looked like it said like 12 male. I thought it was all going to be just like middle schoolers. I'd like to make a lump sum payment. How much is... If everyone could become a master by listening to that drivel, the first wuxia world wouldn't have been destroyed. And they react here to Junghyuk. The destruction of the first wuxia world that Junghyuk mentioned is a scenario that hasn't happened yet. It's a tragedy that wouldn't occur for a few more years in the original novel. Of course, Junghyuk's already seen everything happen in his previous rounds, so to him the future is also the past. Don't waste time on these useless things. You know as well as I do that this garbage can't make you stronger. I was just letting my companions take a look around. We're not here as tourists, or have you forgotten? He reaches into a brown paper bag, and it's the steamed buns that he wanted. Bow. There are a total of 3 hidden pieces that can currently be found in the first wuxia world. He immediately went for it upon getting back to the wuxia world. The martial arts manual of the Emperor of Destruction. The Dark Demon Spirits, Black Demon Blade. Okay, hold on. Total of 3 hidden pieces. The martial arts manual, the Dark Demon Spirits Black Demon Blade, and the Blood Demon Sect's Demon Spirit Pellet. They all sound so edgy. Very Junghyuk coded. And then he laughs at him. The Martial Arts Manual of the Emperor of Destruction, and the Dark Demon Spirits Black Demon Blade, not to mention the Blood Demon Sect's Demon Spirit Pellet. I can't believe there's still people searching for those. Wake up to reality. Those objects are mere legend. They completely disappeared in the time of old wuxia. Well, the Blood Demon Sect's Demon Spirit Pellet won't be much help, even if we get our hands on it. You might be able to absorb it, but if I or the others consume it, we'll suffer from key deviation. And the requirements to obtain the Martial Arts Manual of the Emperor of Destruction are too complicated. We can procure it if we set our minds to it, but we can't stay here long enough to do so. And the guy is shocked at them actually discussing it seriously. That's true. Also, I feel like you're looking for the Dark Demon Spirit's Black Demon Blade, because your own sword was broken. But you know that there are weapons with a similar performance that are easier to find. Are you really going to head there? Yeah, we absolutely need the help of the Skybreaking Swordmaster this time. I won't go there. Do as you wish, but you can at least take us to the training hall, can't you? That's true. If he was trained by her, then he was already trained by her. There's no need for him to go and do it again, you would think. Are you all on your way to see the Skybreaking Swordmaster? We are. Huh. Fine then. Hand that over. He snatches it out of Hayoung's hands, and Myung-go's. I won't sell to you. I'm surprised there's still people who want to learn martial arts the old way. I suppose it'll be good for you to experience the change in times yourself. I pray you're successful in your difficult endeavors. Okay, so he's like, you know, you have the spirit to go about it the right way, so I'm not going to lead you astray with this, if you want to do it the old-fashioned way. What in the world was that guy talking about? You said you liked the old-school wuxia, didn't you? Huh? Well, yeah, that's good. The person we're going to meet is the only master who insists on using the old training methods in this wuxia world. And man, the pink here. I love the title splash. Skybreaking Swordmaster Part 5. Okay. Something heaven, something gate. Something heaven dividing gate? Oh, maybe Skybreaking Swordmaster. Well, like, heaven is also sky, but is that sword? Maybe a word for sword? The third character, at least? I don't know about the first character, though. I would have thought it was dividing rather than sword, but recruiting pupils. This is as far as I go. He seriously doesn't want to see his master, huh? We see the wall crumbling around the building. And the building itself isn't looking so great either. A lot of the assets here, I can't tell. A lot of this I can't tell if it's hand-drawn. Some of it looks like it's 3D rendered. And they're just putting the characters, like they're 2D drawing the characters into a 3D background they made. Can't actually quite tell. Seems a bit shabby. Masters who live in seclusion always live somewhere shabby. So the person who granted me the martial arts technique is here? Oh, right. Young learned the Skybreaking Swordmaster's immortal body through his wall. She doesn't teach her techniques to just anyone. So what changed her mind? Jin-Kyuk had to go through tremendous efforts to learn martial arts from her. Are you there, Skybreaking Swordmaster? Skybreaking Swordmaster, we're here because we need your help. And then nothing? I'll take your silence as a sign to come in. He opens it, and is this a dog? Is she a dog? What changed? She got turned into a dog? Okay, she's cool. When I said I wish more of the cool furry designs were female, this isn't necessarily what I intended. Oh, the master has a dog. That's not the Skybreaking Swordmaster, is it? No. Deep black fur and auburn eyes. The watchdog protects the lonesome manor, reclining elegantly, almost like a human. That dog is the Skybreaking Swordmaster's pupil. The Skybreaking Master. Okay, just doesn't use a sword, no hands, understood. Got it. It ends there. Already peak. I love the doggo. And also, I've just got to say, the design on the dog, very good. Like, really good design stuff with some of these panels. Like, I like the outfit and everything. I don't know. Animals wearing clothes in a fictional setting is just cool. It's like, okay, you want to have a character in your story that's an animal, but then give them the drip. Especially this panel here. And like the detail of the paws, so cool. So yeah. I'm already in. Maybe they'll learn from the dog. You know, the dog learned from the Skybreaking Swordmaster. They learn from the dog. What a cliffhanger. I don't know. I love them already. I was kind of... It would have been funnier if it was the Skybreaking Swordmaster, though, when she was just, for whatever reason, dog now. I am become dog. So either way, I guess let's go read 265. I'm glad I get to read one more. This was recent, though, so a lot of you probably had the experience of being cliffhung on this. And what an odd cliffhanger. Actually, 2 chapters in a row. What an odd cliffhanger. Either way, let's go read the next. That dog is the Skybreaking Swordmaster's pupil, the Skybreaking Master. The dog's the Skybreaking Swordmaster's pupil. Oh my god, this is getting to be a mouthful. Wait, so there are masters who accept dogs as pupils? Sure, if the humans aren't any better than them. Besides, the idea that people are superior to dogs is quite human-centric to begin with. Cancelled. Then, personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint's been activated. What would happen if a dog watched the wuxia world's strongest martial arts master for a long time? We're going to read the dog's mind? And, what if the dog started copying its owner one day? Story. Even a dog can recite a poem after 3 years of hearing it has begun. Then, what if the dog continued to copy the moves for 10 years, 20, 30, up to almost 100 years? Okay, the dog is a beast. Yes, but also, what's with that dog? I don't think it's whelping. What the dog doing? I don't think it's welcoming us with open paws. I'll fight it. Really, you will? Oh my god. Hey, I'm a demon Earl, okay? Don't underestimate me. He charges in. And he gets kicked in the face. I love the dog already. And he gets sent flying. So I guess that's why he's the Skybreaking Master. Activates Phoenix Walk, level 10. Character Skybreaking Skybreaking Master activates 100 Step Godly Fist, level 10. It's so cool. Personal skill Way of the Wind, level 10 plus 1 has been activated. Dokja narrowly avoids taking Hyung along with him. Please, stop. We don't want to fight you. And it picks up the recruiting pupil sign. Darn it. Why'd it have to be a recruitment period? If I recall correctly, long ago many others sought out the Skybreaking Swordmaster due to their admiration of the wuxia world, but most of them couldn't even become pupils. I don't accept anyone who can't defeat a dog as my student. Because of that dog. What's it doing? Is that really a dog? That's Transcendence, Stage 1. I didn't realize the Skybreaking Master was so powerful. I could probably fight it if I used my full power, but my body hasn't completely recovered, and I can't use a story to fight a mere dog. Junghyuk, please help me out just this once, he calls out. I'll help you find the Blood Demon Sect's demon spirit pellet, so just take care of this dog for me. Junghyuk? Is that jerk really not going to respond? Then, dog, shining anime eyes coming in. It's so fast. You go straight for the face. Again, some of these panels are so interesting because it's one thing I feel like some artists doing comics and everything struggle with action panels and poses and everything with humans. But to go beyond that and also be doing them with a dog like this and to have it look so good and so, like, right, it still looks like the shapes are right, incredible. And it was blocked by Junghyuk, whose sword is left smoldering after the hit. I love this dog. The Demon Spirit pellet isn't enough. Find me the Dark Demon Spirit's Black Demon Blade, too. Dang it. That's how you're gonna be, huh? Fine. Just deal with that dog. And they clash. He starts using his powers. Looks like Junghyuk mastered Transcendence Stage 1 as well. In the novel he wouldn't have been able to do that at this point. Come to think of it, Junghyuk fought the Skybreaking Master in the original novel too. It was when he'd come to learn sword fighting from the Skybreaking Swordmaster. He lost to the dog then, if I remember correctly. And I'm assuming this would be after this, since he already knows it in the future. And we have our title splash all the way down here. Skybreaking Swordmaster Part 6. The Skybreaking Swordmaster had 2 pupils. They're sibling disciples. One was the dog she raised, called Skybreaking Master, and the other was Yu Junghyuk, the Supreme King. In his second round, Junghyuk met the Skybreaking Swordmaster and learned martial arts together with the Skybreaking Master. We have the two of them training together. It was only for a short time, but Jungkook was able to learn compassion in that place. We have these massive explosions from their fight. We see where Han was sent to. They're still clashing, the sibling disciples. And of course, in this timeline, the dog wouldn't know Jungkook from the past regression. It avoids a strike. So Jungkook has the advantage of knowing the dog's moves, but the dog has no such advantage. It's been a while, senior pupil. It's so good. We have him eating the bow. Shame. I never wanted to see you again. The two of them. Their memories coming back as they fight. I won't go easy on you. We have probably the destruction of the Wuxia world. And the death. No, the death of the dog. His sibling. He looks into his face. And reflected in his eye is a fist. He gets punched. This is so ridiculous. I love it so much. This is one of the best chapters in the series. Wow, that was intense. Ha Young commentating. The sky is particularly noisy today. And oh no, he's going to be terrified. Was there some sort of interesting spectacle? Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, is shocked. Constellation, demonic judge of fire, appears interested. How long has she been standing behind? She's right behind me, isn't she? This is one of the strongest transcendents in TWSA, the Skybreaking Swordmaster, and we still just barely see any of her. So I guess she is just huge in stature. And we're cliffhung. Oof. The pain of being cliffhung again. But those chapters were so fun. They were so good. That was awesome. I love the dog. Next time we do a character ranking, dog's gonna be way up there. So is like, are we never getting another name? Again, don't spoil me or anything. Or is he just going to be, the Skybreaking Master? Either way, though, loved this. I had so much fun with it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Like if you did like the video. Comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters. My first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Omniscient Reader. Much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you would like to help support the channel by becoming by sharing around or dropping a super thanks, it's appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, help me to keep making videos, also get your name at the end of videos and get One Piece bingo a bit early, you can hit join down below to become a member, or go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already members and patrons. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan, Holly, and Bertie, Wooster, Magical Girls, J.A. and the D-Man, Cheriton student David Langstaff, Slayer candidates SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements, Pateo Deal, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.